everybody. This is Johnnie Geathers. Welcome to another Jay-Z Mental Health Fridays. I hope all of you are having a great day so far. You just got your day started. I hope you have a great day. Today's topic was a request by someone. I want to appreciate you for giving me this topic. And the topic is on imposter syndrome. So, imposter syndrome is the belief of not being competent on things. Is basically having doubt on excelling through things. And what I want to do is I want to talk about some different characteristics of imposter syndrome, and also give like an example of what imposter syndrome can look like, and give y'all the coping tools for it. So, the characteristics of imposter syndrome, which I'm going to read it from through verywell.com, are the following. So they said some common characteristics of imposter syndrome include an inability to realistically assess your competence and skills, attributing your success to external factors, berating your performance, fear that you won't live up to expectations, overachieving, self-sabotaging your own success, self-doubt, and setting very challenging goals and feeling disappointed when you fall short. With this, I'm gonna pick two that stand out to me, and I'm gonna give a deep detail of it before I give you an example of imposter syndrome. So, berating your performance. So most of the times with us, we want to make sure that we're doing the best that we can. But with the individual that deals with imposter syndrome, they kind of lower their standards. They lower their performance. They don't feel like they're good enough. But deep down inside, they are good enough to do what they're supposed to do. And sometimes they probably overexceed beyond their expectation, but they don't really see within themselves because they kind of don't want to get the limelight. They don't want to get the spotlight, or there are moments where they don't feel comfortable in getting that spotlight. It kind of creates that anxiety for them. It kind of creates that, moment of saying that, okay, I'm living a good life right now, but then is it going to happen to me again? If it doesn't happen to me again, that means I'm a failure. So, those different thoughts and questions come into your head when you're questioning your performance. And individuals that have imposter syndrome kind of question their performance of, saying, wow, I can't believe I actually able to do it. But they already had the tools, the qualities, and the talent to even do a great job. Another thing that stands out to me when it comes to the characteristics that I have read to you is setting very challenging goals and feeling disappointed when you fall short. So this is a person that actually will go above and beyond within their goals. They will plan out something like very grandiose, very big, and they kind of get excited in doing it, but then in that certain standpoint, they kind of, if it's not feeding up to their expectation, they start questioning themselves and they get disappointed. I'm gonna give you an example. So say if an individual is planning an event and they're expected for like 100 people to come, but at that event 100 people don't show up, they end up getting like at least like 10 or 15 people to come. With those 10 or 15 people coming, they don't really appreciate the 10 or 15 people that come because they was already set in stone that they want to have the 100 people. And with them having that feeling of falling short of their goal, they get upset and say that they're not good enough. They question who they are as an individual, and they might feel as though that, okay, this might not be my thing. I might not even be meant to have like parties or even do particular big events like this because nobody wants to be around me. Nobody likes me. And that's just, questions and thoughts that people have in their head when they have imposter syndrome. I'm going to give you another example of imposter syndrome. And so most people, it's common with most individuals where they don't really get the recognition that they really supposed to receive. So say if you are getting an award, a big award that you didn't really expect to get, but you end up receiving it. And with you receiving it, you kind of get, anxious to say that, is this award really meant for me? Or if you get caught off guard about being honored on something because you're not used to getting honored for your gifts, you're not used to getting honored for your, your talent and your capability. So you start, just questioning yourself. But really deep down inside, the award is yours. Nobody can take the award away from you. Nobody can, say that, all right, this award is not for you. We just did that so you could be able to feel good about yourself. But the award is granted to you because of your performance, because of what you was able to do, because of your qualities, because of your traits, and so on and so on. But What I want to talk about in terms of a coping exercise with imposter syndrome, and this is for anybody that questions who they are as individuals, even if they say that, yeah, I do got imposter syndrome because I don't really like the limelight, I don't really like the spotlight, I don't like things being in front of me because I don't really, basically they have a hard time sitting in their goodness. But the coping exercise for this is to stop fighting feelings. And the reason why I say stop fighting feelings because I want you to accept who you are as an individual, accept your capabilities, accept your sense of belonging. And I kind of talked about belonging earlier, where we kind of try to figure out who we are as individuals. But if you know what your potential is, accept it, and just don't fight the feeling of your goodness. Don't fight the feeling of what God has given to you as your talent, your gift, your capability. We all have our, strengths. We all have our weaknesses, but more so, we all have an ability to just shine. And what God gave to you is what you're supposed to be able to, appreciate and not fight, not fight against. So mainly just, accept what's coming to you. Accept the good stuff that's coming to you. Accept the things that you're good at. Accept the things that, that makes you you. And things of that nature. And that's all I want to leave you with today. Again, I appreciate this individual for giving me this topic on imposter syndrome. You know who you are. And again, I appreciate all of you for your love and support. If you have any words or topics that you want me to address on JG Mail Fridays, you can contact me on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel to check out all the videos on there. Go to my website on Wix to check out the videos on there. Learn more about me. Check out and listen to different podcast episodes I've been a part of. Check out my articles for Helpful Living Magazine and ways to connect with me for speaking engagements and other opportunities. Again, I appreciate all of you for your love and support. And now I'm going to leave you with the closing message. Reflect on the positives, play in the head, and relax. RPR. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Be well. Be blessed. And peace.